Why, hey there, guys. How's it going? Sloppy here, playing some more vanilla Minecraft. And these guys have been breeding like champions. My voice is a little sore. I've got a sore throat. I'm doing my best. I hope it doesn't affect you guys too much. I moved this all back one. I decided just to do a little safer of an AFK setup. So now I got a cute little staircase. And one thing I'm being very careful about is not putting any doors down anywhere. Because who knows when that'll end up screwing up this villager breeder. Anyway, it is working a charm. I've sorted these guys out a few times. I AFK'd for a couple hours. They are bumping and grinding like nobody's business. You can see I've got quite a few. There's probably quite a few in the back as well. And yeah, I'm keeping weaponsmiths and toolsmiths and then librarians. I think I've got one or two of the purple-robed guys trapped just because we have a zombie farm, so I've been trading a little bit of the rotten flesh. Got quite a few emeralds, so that's cool. I actually haven't checked this in all of my time AFKing. Wowzers. Okay. Okay. That's great. So we've almost got a chest there. So now what we need is, just want to make sure the minecart's still moving. For some reason, I have this weird fear that at some point it's just going to stop. No, it's still grinding. We need a cow farm. I really want a cow farm. To be honest, I have not stopped playing this game in the past, week or two. I've just been playing so much. I was in a cave. We'll talk about the cow farm in a second. I was in a cave system underneath us here. I showed you guys, I think there's a mine shaft connected to a ravine, connected to another mine shaft. There's got to be, I don't know if they quadruple the size of mine shafts, but there's got to be at least 10 mine shafts underneath us right here. I was caving for over 2 hours. I did over, I can't even remember, I counted the number of torches stacks I used, and it was well above 20. I've also got over 6 stacks of minecart rails. It's crazy how big this system is underneath us. I also found 11 different cave spider spawners. 11, 2 of which are next to each other, where that pillar is, so we can do a pretty cool string farm eventually. I'll show you guys that in a second, but I did a little mock-up of a cow farm I thought might work, and it used to work really great, which was just you breed them and then let water flush out the babies, and babies will go under a 1 high gap. So sort of the same thing you do with baby villagers. So you would breed them up, and then you would flush them. The babies would be able to fall through. They would come down here. I guess the ones that I did grew up. But this doesn't work too great unless you have a very wide area, because they all kind of get stuck, and sometimes the babies don't get pushed out. So we're going to go for a different system, one that requires no redstone, which is kind of nice. I really want to get rid of these guys. But yeah, we need leather, so that's the point of the farm. So we're going to set it up somewhere a little bit different, not in the corner here. I'm going to get some cows together. It should be a really easy farm to set up. I'm going to play around a little bit in create. You know what? We're actually going to get rid of all of these. I don't have my tools on me. Eventually, we're probably going to let villagers, once we get all the ones we need, we're probably just going to let them wander around inside of this town. You know, I kind of want it to feel like this weird living town. But that's a long ways off. We don't even have a mending villager yet. Yeah, I put my stuff away when I AFK. I'm not afraid to admit it. I got killed by a phantom one time I was AFKing up there. It was very awkward. Anywho, let me build, or go try out some cow farm designs. It should be relatively simple. I think there's a mechanic in my mind that should work great. So I'll meet you guys over there. Easy peasy little farm. Yeah, so essentially the only issue that I can see with this is the max entity cramming, so we just have to be careful about how many cows we get in, but you just get them on a little 1 high strip. There's no reason for that fence to be there. You breed them. You can see this is like this is a block tall, actually, just a block tall, and they'll push the babies off. Are any of these guys ready to breed? I just bred a bunch of them, so I'm not sure if there we go. Can I get that one? There we go. Should get a few babies popping out. There we go. You can see they get pushed off pretty immediately. You can get them into water stream. lead them wherever you want. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the cooking of them. I know you could put a dispenser at like 1 tall and then just have it set off lava here and there, and it'll cook them once they grow up. But I don't know, I might want to use like looting for that or something. I'm not worried about the method of that yet. I just want to get some cows together that I can, you know, have in a space and like breed and whatnot. So I'm going to get this set up on the server, and we will go from there. I'm not sure how wide. The wider I get it, the more cows I can have on here. But it becomes sort of a space thing about how many I actually want. I'm also kind of curious if I make it too wide, how they'll push off. You know what I mean? Like, if there'll be baby cows that get stuck in it. So let's just throw down a few more cows here. So let's just see, let's like breed up a little bit and see if all of them get pushed out immediately. It looks like it, right? No, you can see there's one like stuck in the middle there. So that could be an issue. The one stuck in the middle. You can see him there. So it looks like we're gonna have to go 1 wide. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world that they would be stuck there, but yeah, 1 wide, which... The only thing I'm thinking, like, if we could make it wider, then we could eliminate... We could have, like, a better shaped building, I guess. We could always do, like, 2 lines of... Yeah, we could... I'm now just realizing we could just do, like, multiple lines like this. Okay, easy peasy. Let me set something up on the server. Cows, man. Cows, cows, cows. Look at them go. What weirdos. But anyway, I've got 3 lanes. We're just underneath our sugarcane farm, and that's for a reason, actually. Because, well, I was thinking we might be able to use, like, 1 storage system for both of these. You know, send in our leather somehow into this building. But I'm not sure if that'll actually make any sense. Either way, I've got some dirt in there. That way these guys can grow up, and I can sort of populate this semi-naturally, because it's kind of a pain to move cows. But yeah, I've got some dirt in the way, so once I get rid of all this dirt, the baby cows should fall out. These are 8 long, which should be fine. I don't think that matters. And yeah, so down here we're going to have some water streams pushing them towards some sort of collection. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do next, because we've kind of got to... We kind of got some time to kill. I might AFK a little. We kind of got some time to kill before these will be populated enough to sort of let that dirt go. I'm going to try and bring over the rest of the cows. I'm not sure how well that'll work because, you know, some of them don't follow wheat. Some of them get distracted. I have to sort of push them into these holes. It's a whole process, but the collection area should be relatively easy to do. We just got to get them all into sort of a containment area, and then I could probably hook up a dispenser. I might not hook it up to a clock just yet. I've been testing Redstone, and it seems really laggy in this version of Minecraft, so I'm probably not going to use anything that requires redstone clocks just yet, just because I want to wait a little bit longer, just because it seems really bad for the server. So we're probably going to do maybe a dispenser with lava that like I press a button for or something, just because it seems pretty sketchy. But you know, that'll be easy enough to plug in a clock once redstone gets a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to bring these guys over, try and populate this up, and get some water streams going. Look at these fools. Look at these fools wanting some of my grains. Absolutely absurd. I mean, I'll give them some as long as they go into these tiny holes where they can dance. I'm not sure what they're doing exactly, but see what I mean? They just get... Maybe I'm too far ahead. I don't know. Everybody get in the holes. Yes? Yes, 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 yes. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Okay, this is harder than previously thought. There we go. There we go. Okay. Come on, man. Why you gotta do this to me? There you go. There you go. Damn it. Okay. You know what? Actually, let's block this off. You know what I should do is maybe just get these guys in this area and then block it off. That could make some sense. Okay. Wanna come back over here, buddy? No, he does not. Stop walking, though. Stop walking. Okay. Okay, that, you know what? That's my new plan. I'm gonna get these guys in here and just wall it off completely. Yeah, that... I mean, it's one idea. It's not my finest, I wouldn't think, but let's get some fence eye. All right. Let's go see if we can't wrangle some more of these gentlemen and ladies. Well, these are all ladies, right? Are bulls men and cows women? Yes, right? Is that just some sort of weird, like, cats are girls and dogs are boys? No, cows are all women, right? Am I? No. What? That sounds both right and wrong, but I don't know if it is. You know what I mean? Here we go, gentlemen. There we go. Everyone in. Everyone in. Let's just start pushing bodies here. Get some babies going. Let's block this up. Let's just, yeah. They're blocked in. Maybe they'll fall in the gaps. Maybe they won't. But either way, we don't have to worry about them. Let's do something like that. Let's also sleep, because I don't want stuff to... Mostly phantoms, you know? This is going to be a long day of moving cows, I feel. So there are the two spider spawners. I need a bucket of lava, so I figured I'd come check out this ridiculously sized cave. There's the two spider spawners, but look at the size of this. There's mine shafts going off in every direction. There's canyons, there's ravines, there's just so much. This place, like, look, here's just one that I haven't gone in at all. I was down here for hours putting down torches, and I'm not even, like, if we build, oh, there's a slime ball. There's a slime ball. I've been looking for a slime chunk. Wow, did we just get super lucky? I need somehow to mark this. I've been looking for a slime chunk. It's really hard to do on a server because I can't get the seed. Wow, that might have just been super lucky. So there's a slime chunk somewhere around here. Hey, diamonds. But you can see there's just a ton of space. So if we ever want to build a mob farm or really anything, even a slime farm, I think you should be reasonably well lit. The only downside is, now that I know it's super dark down here, it does make me a little bit nervous. Like, lighting all this up, I've already lit up so much. It does make me a little bit nervous going forward. Because knowing that there was so much dark space down here, it's kind of like reassuring up top, because I'm like, you know, like, I really don't want stuff to spawn in this area. So, like, knowing that there was so much dark space down here, now that that's being lit up, it's like, wow, there's going to be a lot more stuff spawning. Look at, jeez Louise. It just doesn't end down here. This is, the cool part is I really enjoy caving, so it's kind of like a stress relief type thing, I find. So that'll be, I've got plenty to do, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Either way, I've got my bucket of lava. We'll deal with those spider spawners at some point, and I'm going to... I really want to deal with that slime chunk too, because slime is just something that you just want for so many things, but it's kind of a pain when you don't have it. Anywho. Cow. Let's just say animals as we see them. It'll be fun. Anyway, I've got most of this building done. It's not very good. It's not a very good building. I decided to go with a flat roof because we've got a big pointy one right there. This one's going to take some terraforming and stuff into the landscape. I decided to go with a little bit of a cobble wall type vibe back here. I kind of want to put a tree or just something to distract from this right here. There's a lot of that's going to be required in this area, but it's not a big deal. We've got the pathway that meets up here. And so we've got some room in front of it. I think there'll probably be like another building that's like right here. So it'll probably end up being a bit of a landscaping issue to get this to fit in. But I didn't want to do a big roof. I kind of wanted this to be a short, stocky building sort of down here. I do think there's some stuff we should change. It's got a bit too much orange for my liking at the moment. I'm thinking, you know what, let's try something right now. Let's try and replace the outer ring with these. It's got a slab roof just so that we don't have to deal with lighting it up too much. Let's just do a little bloop-de-bloop. See how that looks. Yeah, that breaks it up a pretty good amount. We'll probably do that the whole way around. Inside is a little bit weird. It's a little short. It's not my favorite building to be inside of, but you can see I've got these guys. This one is about as full as I can get. I started breeding them, and some of them started dying due to the max entity cramming. So this one's done. This one had a little bit of an escape issue, but it's mostly full. And this one still needs to be populated a bit. So I'm not quite ready to take out the dirt yet, but we're pretty close to being able to do it. I expanded down here. So the lava will spread fine. The only thing I was having an issue with is putting them all into a one wide gap. Had a bit of an issue with having too many entities in one space. They started dying. So now I've got a 4 wide thing, which should be fine. I can still cook them fine. I can still hit them with a looting sword if I want to do that. This is just from killing random ones that were escaping and whatnot. But yeah, this should be good. So now I'm just waiting for these guys to finish. Sort of growing and whatnot, and then I can knock away the dirt. So we'll check on that in just a little bit. I've decided this is full, isn't it? Yeah. I should deal with that at some point. But I don't remember what I was. Oh, right. I decided I was going to make a more permanent, sort of bigger storage solution, and we're gonna do it down here. This is where I AFK. So I thought this would be a pretty good spot. This will be my little house. This just isn't working. It's a weird shape. It doesn't really... it's not big enough, I suppose. So we're going to do a little house underneath this one. Try and do something kind of neat. And yeah, I'm just going to get going with that while I wait for this. For the most part, I just want sort of a cleaner storage room. So that's what I'm going for. But we should be able to do that pretty quickly. Well, here we are in the basement of a place. Yeah. I just went with something super simple. I didn't need a ton of storage. I didn't need much of anything, so I went with real basic storage system, a couple ferni. We might do some stuff with this storage room over time, you know. This might be one of those builds that just develops. I'm going to be popped outside, aren't I? I've got a little exit down here as well. We've got a lot of room on top of it. This is the corner of it. So it might be kind of cool to expand it over time as we need sort of more room. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to need storage for in the future and whatnot. So this might be something that develops. But for right now, it is a super convenient place. And it's got all my stuff. And now I have a little bit more room. I was putting chests in random places and stuff in that place. So yeah. It is time to get rid of some of this dirt. Bloop, blop, bleep, bloop, blop. It's time to get rid of this dirt. I actually haven't finished this building yet. I still haven't gone all the way around with that cobble trim. But, yeah. Let's, oh, wow, that was far too loud. Let's, how is it gonna, how are we gonna, I'm gonna have to go into the water. I put this there just so I wouldn't fall into the water. So I didn't do most of the walls down here because it felt unnecessary. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any babies. That's good, that's good. That means I can get out of here pretty easily. So that's all of the dirt. So that means they'll all be pushed into... I guess very slowly they'll all be pushed. There we go. And they'll end up, bloop, on here. It looks like, well, that shouldn't be an issue, actually. If this was, like, automatic, I'd be a little bit more worried. But it just looked like some of the items slid right off. Also, there wouldn't be items. Right. There wouldn't necessarily be items that would slide off anyway, because you're not really breaking anything. I'm going to put this back, because that way I can't fall into there as I go down. I also put these up here so I wouldn't accidentally walk in while I'm breeding them, because I did that a few times as well. But let's see how well this works. So we just go across, we breed. Feels like I'm not getting all of them. That might be an issue. I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely some issues with the hitboxes. I can't remember what button it is to show the hitboxes, but it definitely feels like I'm not... Oops, sorry. Definitely feels like I'm not getting all of the cows. But we should see... Yeah, we should see some babies start to pop down. Yeah, quite a few in here. That's cool. Quite a few, so then we'd let them grow and then we'd press the button. So it works pretty well. I think the numbers are probably as high as I want them. Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty easy to put dirt again and breed these up. So I'm going to see, maybe we want more cows in here. But I think it's pretty good. How many entities are we looking at here? About 80? 80 something. That's cool. So the cow farm is working. It's good. Once those little babies grow up, that'll be cool. All right. That was a good project today. I like it. I don't like this building too much. I do like that it's different though. You know, a big building like this, I feel like in a town is sort of one that stands out. You know, those big buildings, everyone's like, oh wow, remember that guy? Whereas this one I feel like is just one that's sort of there. It's functional, it fills space. It's not one that, you see on a postcard, but it's definitely necessary. This back wall, I'm going to replace these for cobblestone. I put them there for a reason, and I don't really like the way they look, so I'm going to redo this whole back wall. But that's it for me today. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I really like this build. I think it's good. It's going to be really useful. Now we can get books and start doing some more trading for some of the books. I got a sharpness 5 villager, which I'm going to put on my on my axe because I've been using it as a sword anyway. But yeah, I like this little farm. I think it's super easy and convenient. It doesn't use any redstone, which is nice. And yeah, sugarcane farm's working all right. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. And subscribe for more. A ciao. That's the weirdest exit. I'm done. Bye-bye.